everybody, welcome to Darkman Productions and welcome to Conrail. Have another box from Mr. Muffins today. Just as a reminder for everybody, I'll say this in the next couple of videos and then I'll stop. But as a reminder, you won't see a lot of these Conrail memorabilia in this video because I did start the Conrail Museum, so everything's in a dedicated room now. So with that being said, let's get to it. We have this was just delivered today, or yeah, actually today. I'm not sure when this video come out, but this is May 7th. I don't know, but been working my butt off actually. I don't know if I'm coming or going anymore. But, alright, so let's open this up. Love Mr. Muffins. I buy a lot of stuff off of him. And, he does have a live show. He does a show now. And, he's really been dressing his packages up a little bit more personally. You know, here we have, piece of cardboard stuffed in there with a smiley face sticker on it. You know, just a personal touch. So don't let this box fool you. Yeah, it says MTH on here, but definitely not what's MTH in here. So we'll go ahead and pull these out. I don't want to reveal it just quite yet. And oh wow. Okay. And there we go. Now we got it unboxed. So what did I end up buying? I actually, quite honestly, I cut back on pre-orders of Lionel rolling stock. The last, I don't know, a year and a half, when he moved summer production to Vietnam, I haven't been really happy with it. When they first moved to Vietnam, the couplers they were using these milk car couplers on the 60-foot box cars when they first came out with them from Vietnam. Lots of problems. Then after that, we had just certain things that didn't make me happy, like the Lion Scale 4-bay hopper, the former Weaver mold, you know, the wrong trucks on it and the lack of detail for the price. I ended up selling that to a viewer. He wanted it. I'm happy that viewers buy things that I'm not happy with. Now I hope you guys understand that. How can I put this in a way that you guys understand? You guys may disagree with my opinions and how I judge things and look at things. And that's fine. I'm okay with that. And if you guys see something that, you know, I wasn't happy with, I don't like or disagree with or don't want, then I'm happy to sell it to you. I'm glad there's somebody out there that wants it. So you guys make out in the end by buying the pieces that I really wasn't happy with. One of those pieces was also, there was the Lionel weathered Conrail hopper car. I made an announcement that I sold that because I just didn't like the weathering on it. I just thought it was too fake. Somebody mentioned, there was a couple of comments, actually 3 or 4 comments, that hey, you know, you could have weathered it on top of that and you probably wouldn't have noticed it. And yeah, you're right, but it wasn't something that I wanted to do. And again, you know, some of you guys liked it and I didn't, but that's fine. We can all have our different opinions is what I'm saying. And I'm cool with that, because that's how I get along with Walt so well. You know what I mean? He likes Reading, I like Conrail, but it doesn't matter. We still get along. So hopefully I explained that out, that, you know, even though we may have a different opinion, I hope you guys keep watching, because that's fine. If you have a different opinion, don't be afraid to comment. As long as the comment is constructive and not belligerent, then we'll be fine. I mean, it's okay. So let's go ahead and open this up, freshly sealed, and get this out of the box. Oh, okay. I was kind of worried, I'm not gonna lie. I was hoping they would get the color right, and they did. Yeah, these look good. Alright, Lionel, so far I'm pretty happy. So what did we end up getting? And so we ended up getting the Conrail 60-foot PS1 double door boxcar. And this is the first time that Lionel has offered the 60-foot boxcar in a Conrail road name with double doors. Now they have done single door, but they haven't done the double doors on the Conrail road name yet. And the 60-foot. So we'll get these out. We'll talk about them. And I wonder what class these are. X61A. So I'll explain that again. I know I've gone over that a few times in my videos where Conrail actually had class designations for each piece or each style of equipment that they had. So like, you know, the 60-foot double door boxcar has its own class. The single door has its own class. I mean, there's several different classes, or lots of classes of the 60-foot boxcars. I love the larger logo on there. Nice touch. But alright, enough. Let's get them out, and we'll see how Lionel did. Looking good so far. Alright, so we got one of the Lionel 60-foot boxcars out of the box. Onto the track. I was a little worried about the color being wrong, because it looked like they got the color wrong on the their hopper cars, but this is the correct brown. Although I haven't seen the hopper cars in person, so I should probably hold off on that opinion until I look at them in person. But this brown is definitely dead on for this boxcar. Cool, big Conrail can opener logo. Wonderful details. You have over here, we'll tilt the camera over this way, and over here you have here you can see the individual applied ladder. Great car information here. If you look underneath of the placard, it says X61A. That's actually the class that Conrail assigned this boxcar, this type of equipment, the double door boxcar. You also get separately applied steps on the end, and then you have a see-through platform. Wonderful detail. I got a little story for you guys from my crane friend. Very interesting. So he was at the well, you guys taught me how to say the correct name correctly now, Geniata Shops. So it's going to take me a bit to remember that. Geniata Shops. And somewhere out there they had a stamping machine, a press that would actually press these end plates for box cars. And he was telling me it was a Wooder press. It used Wooder. And it had 3 cylinders on it, and each cylinder had a 700-ton capacity, press capacity. So that was a 2,100-ton press. That is awesome. I mean, that is, if you're not a mechanic, you probably couldn't even fathom the amount of pressure that is. It's just a huge press to press out these end plates. But at any rate, the doors do open. has nice interior where you can load up stuff. I do like the undercarriage as well. Very cool. Very detailed. Has air tanks on there, as you can see. Lionel gets a bonus point because this boxcar does have rotating wheel bearing caps. Yes, thank you very much, Lionel, for including that. Now, I remember the very first one of these that came out of Vietnam. I was not very happy with them at all. The couplers, for me, were the biggest issue. They used what we deemed or called the milk car couplers because of the style of them. And when they closed too tight and you couldn't couple anything to them. I was so disappointed. Well, I bought 4 cars of the first run out of Vietnam, 2 DT&Is and 2 Penn Centrals. And none of them would couple to anything except to themselves. It was bad. So I ended up finding 2 older Lionel 60-foot boxcars, robbed the trucks off of them, swapped the trucks out, and then resold everything else. I sold the Penn Central or the DT&Is, and I sold the older run with the newer trucks on them. So yeah, that was my fix. So we're going to do a test today, and I'm going to see how this car couples up to something in my fleet. Okay, so I'm going to hold the train still. Okay, so there we go. Oh yeah, they solved it. Yeah, you got play in her now. Yeah, before it was just super tight, and it wouldn't even couple because the knuckle would close too tight. But now they solved it. Yeah, you can see the slack now. All right, so I'm happy. That's been resolved. Alright, so let's get back to this car here. Now that I'm happy all around. Alright, Lionel, so you're going to get a 10 out of 10. Everything's good. The color, improved couplers, great looking trucks. You do have simulated, looks like real springs in there in the trucks. So yeah, this car is definitely worth the money. Alright, so now on to my favorite part, the history. Did Conrail really have double-door boxcars, or is this total fantasy? Well, let's go to my favorite Conrail website, and we're going to look up the class number X61A and see if they were indeed double-door. Oh boy. Oh yeah. Yeah. Lionel, you nailed it. So take a look at this picture, guys. Here it is right here. This is the real version of the Conrail X61A. Road number 279648. Not far off from this one, 279668. Oh boy, guys. I almost messed up. You guys ain't gonna believe what I'm gonna show you next. Let me put the second road number on here because I just now noticed something. So, what was the road number I just mentioned in the picture? 279648, and we have 279668 out. Well, guess what the other road number is? There it is. 279648. There you go. So we actually have the boxcar that's in this photo. So now we know what photo Lionel used for this Conrail particular run for the double door boxcar. So finally, it looks like Lionel's using some of the Conrail website photos for research, and they did a wonderful job. I'm highly impressed. probably the best improved model they have done yet as far as freight cars. I 100% recommend this to you guys out there. And yes, I dare say that I'm going to put it in the same category and class as the Atlas O Master Series. Lionel really stepped it up with this one. So let's put this into a train and we'll run it.
Now.
answer to my most popular common questions. Sean, what is this locomotive up front that's missing the side decals? Is that a Conrail unit? Yes, it is, and I made a couple videos on this, matter of fact 3 or 4. This is the 2012 Lionel Conrail GP35 mistake locomotive that they forgot to put the side font on there. In other words, they forgot to put the Conrail name on the side of it. Only very few got out, and that was the end of that. They did make corrected shells, which I did buy one. Most of them were returned for refunds and got used for parts. When I was buying those big Atlas O 89-foot flat cars, viewers were like, Sean, do you even have room to run it on this little tiny layout that you have here? It's like, this is only part of the layout. This is only part of Conrail that you see. I know I mentioned this quite a few times before, but I'm now mentioning it for new viewers who ask me, how am I even running these long trains and 89-foot auto racks and flat cars? Well, here you have you're just seeing part of Conrail. So if you come with me, you'll see that there's a wall here, but there's tunnels. You'll see, which I haven't finished them all, but I'm getting there. And those tunnels go through this wall. Okay, I'll split it there for you. Yep, it goes into another room. This is the other part of the room here. And it actually keeps on going. But that's not the end. This is not the end. It keeps going into other tunnels, and then it goes through my workshop area. So this layout is 40 foot long. It's from one basement wall to the other. The house is 40 foot roughly, but you guys probably didn't see on video, but I was actually running 2 trains at the same time on the same track. I didn't include it in this video, but that's what I was doing. Kind of like fun. I have fun doing that, even though I have 2 tracks. But anyway, I wanted to show you guys that I believe the next locomotive due out I heard is the SD38. Third question I got hit with, I'll go ahead and mention it. Sean, are you still buying that Cargill SD38, even though Lionel is not doing it correctly with the green stripes on the front of it? Yeah, I still went ahead and pre-ordered it, and it's still on its way. I may take a dabble putting decals on it by myself. We'll see how that goes. Got some advice from one of the members at the Raritan Valley High Railers on how to do it. But anyway, so those are the 3 questions I got hit with. And but we'll catch you guys at the next train show, the next event. We'll catch you trackside. Thank you for watching.